Hey there, friends. Today's topic is all about giving our lungs a good cleaning, kind of like how we clean our rooms or wash our hands. Think about all the stuff our lungs face every day. Dirty air from cars and factories, the yucky stuff from cigarettes if you or someone near you smokes, fumes from strong cleaning sprays we might use at home, and even tiny particles from mold or a sneaky gas called radon that can sometimes be in our houses. All these things can make our lungs dirty and not work as well as they should. It's super important to understand and do something about it, just like brushing our teeth to keep them healthy. So let's dive deep and learn how we can help our lungs stay clean and fresh. Let's start with the topic of smoking, which is something many of you have probably heard about, but might not know all the details. So imagine a huge crowd of 7,000 people, because that's how many chemicals are in cigarette smoke. But not all of them are friendly. In that big crowd, there are 250 chemicals that can hurt our bodies, and 69 of them can even cause a disease called cancer, which is very serious and can make us very sick. Some of these nasty chemicals are things you might have heard of, like ammonia, which is used in cleaning products, formaldehyde, which is used to preserve dead animals in science class, and hydrogen cyanide, which is actually used in rat poison. There's also a heavy metal called cadmium in cigarettes. Heavy metals are like the bullies of the chemical world. They can cause lots of trouble in our bodies, and cadmium, in particular, can stick around for a very long time, causing harm. Now, you might think that if you don't smoke, you're safe from all these chemicals, but that's not entirely true. Even if you're near someone who's smoking, you can still breathe in the smoke, and that's called secondhand smoking. But it doesn't stop there. There's also something called third-hand smoking, which is a little sneakier. Imagine someone smokes in a room and then leaves. The smoke might be gone, but tiny particles from the smoke stick to the furniture, the carpet, the walls, and even clothes. When you touch or breathe near these surfaces, you can still come into contact with the harmful chemicals from the smoke, even if the person who smoked is long gone. It's like when you smell cookies baking in the oven. Even if you're not in the kitchen, the smell travels, and so do the chemicals from the smoke. So, as you can see, it's important to know that even if you don't smoke, you can still be affected by the harmful chemicals in cigarette smoke. You might think that when you breathe in harmful chemicals, they only affect your lungs, but that's not the whole story. These chemicals can actually travel throughout your entire body, kind of like how when you pour water into a funnel, it flows through the funnel and into a container. Many of these chemicals end up in a very important organ called your liver, which is like the superhero of your body when it comes to getting rid of toxins. Your liver works really hard to break down toxins into smaller, less harmful pieces that your body can get rid of more easily. It's like when you have a big, tough problem to solve, and you break it down into smaller, more manageable parts. Your liver does this through a bunch of chemical reactions involving special proteins called enzymes. These enzymes are like the tools in a toolbox that your liver uses to take apart toxins. But imagine if you had to clean up a huge mess and only had one small broom. Eventually, you'd get tired and wouldn't be able to clean up as well. That's what can happen to your liver if you're constantly exposed to a lot of toxins. It can get overloaded and can't break down toxins as well as it should. This can lead to inflammation, which is like a fire in your body that can cause damage. And over time, if your liver is always dealing with a lot of toxins, it can even start to store fat, leading to a condition called fatty liver disease. This is like when you eat too much junk food and your body stores extra fat. So, as you can see, it's super important to protect not only your lungs but also your liver from harmful chemicals. Now, let's talk about some natural remedies to help detoxify your lungs and protect against inflammation. Milk thistle is an amazing herb that can act like a superhero for your body, especially when it comes to protecting your liver and lungs from harmful toxins. Think of milk thistle as a shield that can block and neutralize harmful substances. If you've ever watched a movie where the hero uses a shield to protect themselves from attacks, you'll have a good idea of how milk thistle works in your body. It has powerful anti-inflammatory properties, which means it can help reduce that fire-like damage I mentioned earlier. Inflammation can be really harmful, so having something to help calm it down is super important. But that's not all. Milk thistle can also help if you have COPD, that lung disease we talked about earlier that makes it hard to breathe. In fact, it's one of the best remedies you can use. It's like having a really good medicine in your toolkit for keeping your lungs healthy. And if you have liver problems, milk thistle is like a best friend that comes to the rescue. It's especially good if you've been exposed to toxins a lot, like if you've been around a lot of pollution or have taken medications that can be hard on your liver. So, milk thistle is an all-around awesome herb that can help keep your liver and lungs in great shape. When you're exposed to harmful things like pollution, chemicals, or smoke, it's like your body is under attack from tiny invaders. Your liver works hard to break down these invaders, but if there are too many, it can get overwhelmed. That's where milk thistle comes in. It's like a superhero that rushes in to help your liver fight off the bad guys. It does this by boosting the power of enzymes, those special proteins that help break down toxins. It's like giving your liver a bigger, stronger toolbox to work with. Milk thistle also helps protect your liver cells from damage. It's like a shield that blocks harmful substances from getting in. And the best part is that milk thistle doesn't just help your liver. It also helps your lungs by reducing inflammation, that fire-like damage we talked about. It's like having a fire extinguisher that puts out the flames. In fact, studies have shown that milk thistle can help people with COPD breathe better and have less lung inflammation. So, if you're looking for a natural way to protect your liver and lungs from harmful toxins, milk thistle is a great choice. It's like having a superhero on your side that helps keep your body healthy and strong. Tocotrienols are like the superhero version of vitamin E. They are 50 times stronger than regular vitamin E, which is already a strong protector of the body against damage from harmful substances known as free radicals. Imagine that free radicals are like little sparks that can start a fire in your body. Tocotrienols are like a powerful fire extinguisher that puts out those sparks before they can cause a big fire, also known as inflammation. These special molecules are especially good at preventing the formation of scar tissue in your lungs, which can happen when your body is trying to heal itself after a lot of inflammation. The process of scar tissue formation is called fibrosis, and it can make your lungs stiff and less elastic, making it harder to breathe. Tocotrienols help stop fibrosis in its tracks, ensuring that your lungs stay flexible and healthy. You could think of them like a protective suit of armor for your lungs, keeping them safe from damage and helping them stay strong and healthy. Tocotrienols have been studied for their benefits for lung health, and have been found to be effective in reducing inflammation and preventing the formation of scar tissue. They are also beneficial for your heart and liver, as they can prevent damage to these organs as well. So, taking tocotrienols is like having a shield that protects your whole body from harm. Vitamin D is like sunshine in a bottle. It's an essential vitamin that your body needs for many things, including keeping your immune system strong and helping your bones stay healthy. But it's also a powerful anti-inflammatory, which means it can help calm down that fire-like damage in your lungs. It's like having a soothing aloe vera lotion for your insides. Vitamin D is especially good for lung inflammation and for COPD, that lung disease we talked about earlier. When you have COPD, your lungs can get really inflamed and damaged, and it can be hard to breathe. Vitamin D can help reduce that inflammation and make it easier to breathe. It's like a breath of fresh air for your lungs. And if you have autoimmune diseases, which are conditions where your immune system attacks your own body by mistake, vitamin D is like a peacekeeper that helps calm things down. It's like having a referee that stops the fighting and helps your immune system get back on track. Vitamin D is also important for your overall health, as it helps keep your immune system strong, your bones healthy, and your mood stable. So, taking vitamin D is like giving your body a big hug and helping it stay healthy and happy. It's an essential vitamin that everyone should be getting, especially if you have lung issues or autoimmune diseases. If you're dealing with a condition where your immune system is mistakenly attacking your own lung tissue, which is something that can be checked through a test, there's a product that can help your lungs get a break and start to heal. It's called pneumotrophin PMG, and it's made by a company called Standard Process. Imagine your immune system is like a group of soldiers that are supposed to protect your body from invaders like germs. But sometimes, those soldiers get confused and start attacking your own body instead. That's what happens when you have antibodies attacking your lung tissue. It's like your body's own defense forces have turned against you. But pneumotrophin PMG acts like a decoy, drawing the attention of those confused soldiers away from your lungs. Picture it like a dummy target in a military training exercise. The soldiers, or antibodies, start attacking the dummy target instead of your lungs, giving your lungs a chance to rest and recover. It's like having a shield that takes the hits for your lungs, protecting them from further damage. And as your lungs get a break from the constant attacks, they can start to heal and get back to their normal, healthy state. So, if you're dealing with this kind of lung problem, pneumotrophin PMG can be like a lifesaver, helping your lungs recover and get back to their job of helping you breathe easily and comfortably. It's an important tool in the fight against lung problems caused by your immune system getting off track. That's all the information we have for you today on detoxifying your lungs and keeping them healthy. We've discussed various ways to protect your lungs from harmful substances and natural remedies like milk thistle, tocotrienols, and vitamin D that can help support your lung health. Remember, your lungs are essential for breathing, and taking good care of them is vital for your overall well-being. So, be sure to avoid toxins like cigarette smoke and pollution, and consider using the remedies we've discussed to help keep your lungs in top shape. If you're interested in learning more about the benefits of milk thistle for both your lungs and liver, don't forget to check out our other videos. We're always here to provide you with enlightening health information to help you live a healthier, happier life. Thanks for watching FitBuzz. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more enlightening health buzz. Take care of your lungs and stay healthy.